Anger and ADHD and why they play hand in hand. And a lot of people with ADHD struggle with anger. This is something that I wish I would have known. But there are different emotions that can help trigger essentially our dopamine production. With dopamine production with ADHD creates focus, and anger and temper is one of those things that can do it. We have a very big internal dialogue when you have ADHD. So what happens is something can upset us, and now all of a sudden we start having this conversation in our head. It's not a vocal conversation with anybody else, but it's in our head, and it will start to amp us up. One of the things is it amps us up more and more and more, and next thing you know, our anger and our temper becomes very explosive, and it can hit kind of out of nowhere where it doesn't make any sense. It's not immediate, but it is relatively quick that this ends up happening. It can become so much more in our head, and now because of that dopamine focus, it is focusing on this emotion of anger, and we cannot emotionally regulate this anger. And that's something that really makes it then fly even more out of hand, is the inability to emotionally regulate it, so much focus on it that now we just erupt into just pure anger, and it's almost like a rage. The best thing I can suggest, because I got diagnosed with ADD at 13, re-diagnosed with ADHD at 17, I take a walk. I take a walk, I listen to music, I separate from the situation. I know that this is how my brain works. Otherwise, I used to have a really bad temper. And this has been a game changer for me when it comes to temper and not letting it get out of control, is to literally walk away and take a break from things. It is okay to do that. Believe me, makes a huge difference. And it's something that I wish I would have known, because that alone can save a lot of relationships and a lot of friendships, and it makes a huge difference.